visit some brother out on my call. This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? Well, I hope everything with you is copacetic. Whew, well, I feel like we've been recording all day. But nevertheless, let's just get into it. I hope you had a wonderful last night.
Yes.
A wonderful last night.
That works.
Okay, I'm back. I had zoned out for a moment. Okay. Focus. Okay, we've been recording for a while. I'm starting to feel it, but nevertheless, I think that I want to do a reading on Kris and Corey. I know I did one on them before, but I want to go back because I realized that I really did read. Their relationship is in some kind of quagmire. From what I understand, they're like not getting on. Corey wants money. If you want me gone, I don't know if Kris don't want him gone. I don't know if she want him gone. I don't know, but I do know from what I understand through media, not just YouTube, but through Google, and their relationship is in a whirlwind and not a good one. So I wanted to just go in and just read a few cards on them and see how they doing in their little relationship. I'm not going to be long with them. It doesn't, well, this part out. It don't have to be long with them at all.
Is that going to represent Kris or Corey? Or are we not?
It represents Kris because it's a female.
Okay.
And it represents Kris. So because it represents Kris,
ready to speak.
She's ready to speak. And every time I look at this Queen of Cups, everyone has their own view. But she looked way down to me. She just looked like somebody who's just not happy. But it could be the situation at hand. She seems isolated in her feelings and her thoughts. She's looking at the goblet, goblet. How you say it? Gauntlet.
Yes, the gauntlet
of everything that she has had, and it's in her hands. You understand?
The chalice.
The chalice. The chalice. Thank you. It's in her hands. She's got everything she needs. She's out on the water. The water is not smooth. And yet she's looking down and she just doesn't seem pleased.
No.
Even though she has the power of it in her hands. Even though she can make decisions, change things. Change things, change the way she sees things, change the world, change whatever. She chooses to be where she's at.
That's true.
She's a queen. And for right now, this is where I see her. There.
I like that.
Corey, he's still working. He's trying to get some money. He's trying to work. It's like for me in this situation, the way this popped in my head, Corey is like, pay me for what I'm worth.
Okay.
I worked hard here. And I get the sense of, I'm tired of being used. Pay me what you owe me. And as you see, their backs are opposite each other.
Yeah.
He's on this earthly thing. Pay me what you owe me. I worked hard. I've done a lot. And if you want to get rid of me, pay me. And this is weighing her down. You know, I don't understand when you have that kind of money.
Okay.
Unless Corey is asking for an obscene amount.
I'm sure he could.
But if I was in a relationship with someone and they say, okay, what does it take for me to get rid of you? 20 million. Am I too cheap?
I'm not sure. I don't think 20 million's that cheap.
Especially if she got it like that.
Yeah, especially if she got it like that.
I mean, she can have $1 billion. She can have 100 million. She can afford to give me 20. And why I say 20 because that's more than what I would use for the rest of my life. I don't need to, that's more than what a 10. I would have said 10, but because of the years,
That's true. Yeah.
I said 20.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I mean?
Yes.
But that's 10 million would be enough for me to live comfortable for the rest of my life. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. After you spend the first million,
Mm-hmm.
what do you need to blow the rest of the million for? The first million, buy your house, buy your furniture. First million, buy you your car. Your first million, you could do all that, depending on what kind, for me, because I don't see me living in a multi-million-dollar house. I just don't see it. Too big for me.
Those things are huge.
Too big for me.
Way too many rooms for us.
Too much for me. You know what you looking at? I don't know, maybe something like, I don't know, 3,500,
Okay.
4,000, something like that. You know, I don't know. $1 million. $1 million. That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
And
hopefully
I don't know if I
today's
want to.
time.
I don't want to spend $1 million on a home.
No, that's just not being cost effective with your money.
You don't think so either? I could see. I don't mind spending 700,000, 800. 800 should do me good, because with that other 200, one is my car, and the other one is the family. New stuff I might need.
Okay.
Isn't that good?
Yep, that's good. You fed everybody.
My house and my car, our cars, or I might spend. It would depend on my house and where I live.
Yeah, it's different.
I don't have to live on Millionaire Row.
No, you don't.
I could just live in the neighborhood of the millionaires.
You don't even have to live in the $1 million state. Apparently, it's hard. It's getting expensive to live in certain states.
I get that.
Yes.
Well, anyway, we drifted off again.
Yes, started talking about Corey and his money making.
Yeah, money. Well, that lets you know where Corey is. That lets you know. We just lifted out for you. He's dreaming about his own world. And it just looked like the world he had with her, he's trying to leave it behind.
Okay.
If they are leaving, he could just be tired, because that is the number 8. And the 8 of Pentacles, all 8's about moving on. And she seems like she's the one that's stagnant. She seems like she's the one that separated herself. She seems like she's the one with the big pillow, the big case, and turned her back. And he looked like the pauper. And it's like, I don't need you no more. And he's like, after this life, you're not going to leave me poor. Not after everything I've done. Now, I don't know what he's asking for. He could be asking for half. I would think that would be ridiculous, but it depends on what she's working with. So we see that. Let's see. I see the relationship with her and him. So the relationship, but it is in the past, and it is something she's looking at. Let's see if he's doing the same. He's looking there too.
Okay, 2 and 2. 2
and 2. Maybe they not through.
Hey, that rhymed.
Let's see. They're looking at each other. And he's looking at, but he's still holding on.
Yeah, while he's looking at the world. Dreaming.
She seems here that she's frustrated about something. And she also, Kris, she seemed frustrated. And she also seemed like she's got her own mind about something. Okay. Like she's got a stubborn streak. This is the way I feel about it. This is the way it is. It's like she's a kid about a particular way she feels and thinks. Not a kid, but immature. She's immature and about a way she sees stuff. Some things. He, on the other hand, she's immature and he shuts down. He don't want to hear it. So you have, she's stuck in her ways and shut down because, she feel what she feel.
Yeah.
He, on the other hand, I don't want to hear what you have to say. That makes sense?
Yes, that makes sense.
But here, in her past and in their future, here, I just see Kris wavering with this relationship. She's wavering. She is wavering with it. It's good and it's bad. It's up and it's down. It's in and it's out. It's lack of communication, too much communication. That's where I see that.
Uh-huh.
What you giggling about?
I just used that same analogy for the Two of Pentacles in my reading.
With who?
It was with Camila Cabello and Shawn Mendes.
Really?
And I sung the exact same Katy Perry song. And then you're out. Yes. Then
Really?
You're no. Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
We in sync, baby Clone.
We are.
So over top of her, I get a sense that because it is a 6 and it has to deal with the relationship, I think she wants something in particular from him.
Okay.
I think she wants a little bit more freedom.
Okay.
A little bit more freedom to roam alone.
Oh, okay, got you.
If that may not be it, but that's the best way I can explain it. Like feeling stifled.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
Feeling I need to myself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, everywhere you see Kris, you see Corey.
Right. And I'm thinking him, excuse me. And for him, I see another 8.
Yep.
But the 8 that I see for him is different because this is about an 8. It could be an 8 of love. It could be an 8, but I could see it's moving on. And what I do see for Corey, I got to tell you what I see.
Okay.
I see a man that's just like emotional, but also what is my new life going to be like?
Oh, okay.
Like planning for that day. Like, what is it going, like he's about his future, what his life is going to be like. You see, he got dreams when I leave this relationship, when I move forward, when I'm kicked out or when she don't want me no more or whatever. He's on that, if that makes sense.
Yes.
What am I going to do? How am I going to benefit? What my life going to be like? What am I going to do for a living? What is it that I want? What is it that's best for me? What are my dreams and my aspirations? I've gotten lost here.
Yeah.
And either I'm forced to move or I will move out. I see these arrows, love, are moving. And as you see here, you see they are a lot alike, but you see it here, but you see here. And it also could be that they're going through a down phase of their relationship. Because I see here fire and I see fire, but I see fire moving on. I see her moving towards the fire. And honestly, and what it does seem like to me, it seems like the cards are showing me, and this could be wrong, but I can only tell you what I see.
Okay.
And I could tell you why I'm in opposition.
Okay.
The cards are showing me that she's moving towards him. She's the one that goes back and forth with the relationship. Sometimes I want it, sometimes I don't. He doesn't listen to me, they're bickering, and yet she's towards him, but the arrows he have are moving on. Like he's frustrated, he's tired, he feels unappreciative of what it is. It feels like I work and don't get enough for it. He's more that way. Don't know what I want, but I'm preparing to walk.
Yeah.
Two different sides of the coin. And for the middle, I always like them when they say, go to the bottom. I do. I go to the bottom. Okay, I'll leave you there. And I'll pick Okay.
Okay.
hmm But at the end, what I do see that there has been a broken heart. Apparently, Koi did something.
Okay.
Koi must have done something to really, really hurt her. But whenever the card shows up and it shows up upside down, I like to read it that way because it lets me know that she hasn't given up. Not totally. She goes back and forth, but and it also know and here this is where I see Corey where he's like, I don't know how to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I can do. Whatever was done, but I don't know how I could fix it.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be trust, because the heart is upside down, but it's not right side up, so it's upside down. So you can see why the queen is the way she is, and her heart is upside down.
Yep.
She got mixed feelings, and a part of her don't want to let it go, but if I had anything to say, if the man want to let go, let him go. And if he want the money, work out something that's feasible for the both of you
Okay.
and let him go. Don't let money rule you. You know? And there may be people to say things that, but once you give him the money,
Mm-hmm.
you make sure he signs a contract,
Okay.
a gag order
True.
that he can never say about anything that went on in this house.
An NDA.
Not for a book or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He holds a lot.
He does.
And it's better to keep him around in some capacity
Mm-hmm.
or to let him go because the world is waiting.
That is true. We are.
So if you're going to let him go in peace.
That's true.
If you want to go, let him go in peace.
Mm-hmm.
Cover yourself.
Yes.
Those two cards came out.
Yeah, that was some solid advice.
And I think that y'all both are saddened because y'all look at what y'all had.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
This is Corey. So this is Corey. This is Kris. So you look at what you have and it's heart-wrenching. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See it?
Yep. Even there, they're still in sync.
They're in sync, even there. The whole cards, everything about them in sync. The only thing here, she's really thinking about the relationship. She want to make amends. She want to make peace. She want to find peace in it. She wavers back and forth over the issue with what he's asking, the money. Because that's what I heard. I heard that, I've heard that he give me the money if you want me gone. Not that, but to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
So the outcome of them, will they make it? They just tangled right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the 8. And we know that 8 is about moving on.
Yep.
And maybe
Another
they could move on from that. Or let's say, I'll put that there. Maybe I'll just say it's an 8. It's about moving on. And maybe it's about being stuck and doing the right thing. And the Hierophant is
Fitting.
Go ahead.
The Hierophant is all about relationships. Now the question is, is this relationship? You know what the best way I could put it is, not as a test, but did the relationship pass like the Hierophant test? Is it ready to fully move forward, or is this where it like comes to an end and they go their separate ways? Is that the way I
think so. And I think it's also about Corey. Are you going to conform? Are you going to be what I want you to be? Are you going to do what I want you to do? Because she's the money. She's the money. Remember, she came out as the queen. She popped out.
Yeah, she popped out.
And remember, he shows up as the pauper, the worker, the worker bee.
Yes. That queen works her.
And at the end, it's like, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but I will know either we can move on from this situation. How? With or without you. Him, on the other hand, it's about he doesn't want to conform. He feels, so I've conformed enough, apparently. And now, you don't want me. I gave you all and you don't want me. This is what I'm getting a sense of. I'm getting a sense that he doesn't want to leave. But Google says she doesn't want him to leave.
Okay.
You understand? I read where she is not totally ready for him to leave. Sometimes she do, sometimes she don't, which is understandable.
Totally.
Understandable. Him, on the other hand, he probably stuck and feeling like, I don't know. She might tell me to leave. I may have to go because this is an 8, and that could be her final decision. Go, but emotional. Pay me what you owe me. Yes. I work and I'm out. That's what it seems like. But you will not leave me the way. You will not leave me broke.
Exactly.
It could something like that. Well, anyway, that's what I got out of it. Read one of them oracles, baby.
Okay.
I hope, though, that they can make it.
Most definitely. I do too.
At this point, love don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, for real, at this point.
Love don't have nothing to do with it. This is just about working it out. Y'all respect each other's boundaries.
Yeah, like they say, find a way to work it out.
Find a way to work this out now. Boundaries here. Y'all should be companions by now. Y'all should be close and used to one another. What it say?
Well, the card that wanted to flip out was the Youth card, which is interesting. We have the Fool card, which kind of coincides with the Youth card. But then we have a Thief. Quite interesting. So what I see here with Youth, it says that it's all about a fleeting moment, but it's also about freedom and growth.
And I can see that with her. Getting a plastic surgery, want to feel young again, want to feel vibrant again. And maybe Corey hold her back. I don't know.
That's true, yeah. Maybe you could.
Well, maybe he's like, he's getting older. Maybe he doesn't want to do the things that she do. He's 44 years old.
Yep, true. Conform. Either you're going to look youthful or we're going to look out of sync with each other. No. But then we see here the Fool card when it comes to both Kris Jenner and Corey. And the Fool usually symbolizes a journey and a willing to venture out or go against the norm. So therefore, somebody isn't quite conforming, somebody who follows the beat of their old drum. So two people just clashing when it comes to how to get something done.
That's what I see.
And then lastly, I see here the card speaks for itself. All the cards do, but the Thief. Whether this is a thief of time, whether this is a thief of physical money.
I think so, because here where the heart is and where the grieving is, it could have been someone cheated. Somebody lied about something. That's what I think. Because something happened to cause this. It just didn't happen.
That's true.
This crack didn't happen. It happened because of a reason. And right here, it was a matter of the heart. And Corey is grieving over it. And that's what I have.
Yes, I like that.
Well, that's all I got, folks. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I feel more clear about them. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to make it.
No, it doesn't look like it.
But looks can be deceiving.
That's true.
And we're just going to read on them again when we find out their show should be coming on. Yes, we'll see a little bit more about that, but their show should be coming back. We'll see how much we could watch, because the last episode, I just faded on out and stopped watching. It was just too boring to watch. It didn't give me the thrill to go and watch them,
No, especially because they were so old and behind. And
it was just looking at the old stuff. Just like I feel like there is a show that I am waiting to see, Traitors.
Yes, can't wait for
Traitors. So I'm excited about who is the new host. But nevertheless, this is what we're talking about. So this is my reading on Corey and Kris, or Kris and Corey. And right now, it just seems like there's a lot of movement in this relationship, a lot of in the windows, a lot of I'm leaving, it's over. It seems that they stuck in a sunken place in this relationship, and some moves need to be made, but neither one of them are really ready to do it. So we will read on them again. I find this reading very entertaining, so I'll be reading on them more often. So now, this my judge. I like this. And so we'll see. But right now, I see it as a draw. Right now, I just see in their overall relationship, there is a failure of communication.
Okay.
It's like they are trying to outgrow one another, or one is being slow and the other one is not ready to slow down. It's still acting useful, while the other one may be just like, whatever it is, it's an imbalance. And I hope they find their peace, because I don't want this couple to break up. I don't. But that's my reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up.
Yes.
Please. If you haven't subscribed, well, please subscribe and become a sunflower. And also, if you want to leave a comment, leave it down below. I will read your comment and respond. And with that, you know what we say. We thank you for joining us until our next video. You know what we say? Sunflowers.